All right, so down here on this plane, okay, you've got to hit this arrow over here because we want to start with copy a segment. So this little arrow down here at the bottom of your screen, these two little tiny ones, see where my cursor's at? Click the over one so that you can see copy a segment. To make it go left, yep. Okay, so can you see copy a segment down here? Then just click on that so that we're on copy a segment. Thank you for helping. Okay, make sure your partners are helped. All right, is everybody here? Whew, all right. So I'm gonna go through the first one with you guys to kind of help you find some of the tools and things that you need. Catherine first. And then Kate and Holden, let us know if it's not working. It's not downloading? Okay, so get him when he's done. All right, so we need to construct Ray CD. So the first thing that we need to do is this little tool over here, the point tool. Okay, so we're going to click on that, and we're going to make 2 points. Boom, and boom. It doesn't matter where. All right, and then we're going to name these guys. So we're going to go to the A. And then when I go to this and my finger turns a different color, I can click on it. It made it C, and then I go to my other one, turns a different color, it made it D. If there's ever a time that it tells you to label something a different letter than what it shows up, you just double click on the letter and you can make it whatever letter you need it to be. Make sense? All right. So now we need to go back up here to the arrow tool. We're going to click off of everything. And we want Ray CD. So we want to hit C first and then D. See how they're both highlighted? And then we're going to go up to construct. And we're going to construct a ray. And it's going to go way off your page, and that's okay. It's going to look funky like that. We got it? Okay. All right. Now your first set of instructions says deselect everything. That's the first part. So click somewhere off of everything so that nothing's selected. Then click on point A. So I have A highlighted. And then segment AB. So segment AB is just the line in between A and B. So I have those two things selected. We good? Then we go up to construct, circle by center plus radius. And now I have a circle. It's very pretty. So far, so good? All right. Now, deselect everything. So click somewhere off of there so it's deselected. Click on point C. And then segment AB again. So you want to click on the line in between A and B. And again, go to construct, circle by center and radius. All right. This symbol right here means circle A. Okay, and so circle A is the circle where A is my center. And this would be circle C, because my circle where C is the center. Okay? All right. Then it says construct a point on the intersection of CD and circle C. So click out here so nothing's selected. And then you want to select the circle C, so the circle where C is the center, so I click on that circle, and Ray CD. So Ray CD is right here, so I'm going to click right there. And those are my two things that are selected, right? All right, so in order to get an intersection, we go up to construct intersection. I know, it's pretty cool. And it gives us a point right there. They want us to label that point E, so we got to go back to the letter. We're going to use the hand tool. Oh, it didn't give me E, so I'm just going to double click on it, make it a capital E, and hit OK. All right, so then they want us to measure AB and CD. Holden, is yours downloading? Kate, did yours download? Okay, I got 2 more that are still installing. So awesome, thank you. All right, so in order to measure AB, we got to go back up to our select tool. I click out of here. I'm going to click A and I'm going to click B. I'm going to go up to measure because now I'm measuring it, and I'm going to measure the distance between the two. Boom. And then I want to do the same thing with CD. No, CE they want. So I'm going to click C, I'm going to click E, and I'm going to, why is mine not working? Ooh. I had to click off so that it didn't have this selected, so I had to click out of it, and then click C and E, and then measure distance. What do you notice about the 2 distances? They're equal to each other, yep, because we just constructed a segment of the same length. Fun stuff, right? Once you get used to it, it's not so bad. This is really kind of about problem solving because it's about trying to figure out the program. So you are now done with the first part of it. So now we're finished with this. Now we can go down here to the tabs and we can go to copy and angle. All right, so they want us to construct ray DE. So ray, same way we did before, we need 2 points. I'm going to label them D and E. I'm going to select D first, then E, and construct a ray. You can just, so like if I'm here, I can click on it, and then if I hit backspace, it'll go away. Good so far? Okay, so your ray is going with E as your endpoint. All right, so if I click on it and I erase it, to go the way that I want it to, I've got to click my endpoint first. So if I want DE, I have to select my points in that order. So I have to select D first, and then E, and then when I construct my ray, it'll go that direction. Make sense? How do you get rid of it? Yeah, if you click on it and then hit backspace, it'll go away. So they want us to construct a circle with center B intersecting the rays of angle ABC. In order to do a circle, we use this circle tool over here on the left. I click on B, so that's going to be my center, and then I just kind of drag out. And when it says intersecting those rays, just somewhere the intersection of my circle has to be on those rays. And then in circle B, they want us to place a point on circle B. So use your point tool, put it on the circle. And this is where you're going to have to change it, because when you go down to your A and you name it, it's going to name it probably F. So you got to double click it and name it Z. Then it says, what's next? Construct points. No, it says construct the radius BZ of B. So in order to do, I've got to go back over to my arrow tool. Z is already selected. I've got to select B and Z, and then I'm going to construct, in order to construct my radius, I want a, which one of these three would I want? A segment, because think about it, a line is going to go on forever, a ray is going to go here and keep going, where a radius, we want it to go from the center to the outside of the circle, and that's going to give me a radius. All right, so now it says construct points where B intersects angle ABC. So I'm going to select my circle. I'm going to select both the rays of my circle, and then I can go up to construct. Ooh, that's not what I want to do. All right, I have to do it two separate ways. So if I select out of here, I'm going to select my circle and one of my lines, construct that intersection point. What do they want me to name it? X. So I got to double click that letter and make an X. And then use that tool. Select out of there. Select the circle and your other line. Construct your intersection. Name it Y. All right, now it wants us to deselect everything. Click on point D, end segment BZ, and again, construct circle by center and radius. Yeah, just delete it. So when you double click on it, and then click backspace and OK, and then try it again. All right, so now what are we doing? We are constructing a point where D intersects DE. So my circle D is already selected. I can select DE and construct an intersection, naming this one W. Construct a line segment between X and Y. So I've got to go up to my select tool, click on X. Oh, I got to click off of everything else. That's what I always forget to do. I always forget to click in white space to deselect stuff. So I got to click X and Y, construct a segment. Then what's next? Deselect everything, click on point W, and then XY. Go to construct and choose center by circle. All I'm doing is following the instructions on there. That's all I'm doing. Now I'm right here, construct a point where D and W intersect. So I'm selecting D, I'm selecting W, and I'm constructing the intersection. Labeling it F. If you're not following along, that's fine. You can go along, you can... Okay, then you gotta fix it. Like, okay, then you gotta fix it. Like I explained 2 different times how to make your ray go the other way. Okay, and now I'm going ray DF, so I've got to go D and F second, constructing that ray. And then to measure my angles, I'm going A, B, C in that order. Measure the angle. F, D, E in that order. F, D, E. Measuring that angle. They should be equal. Okay, so I've walked you. What's that? Yep, it's right there for you in number 1. Guys, all I'm doing on these is following the directions that are written right here for us. So I've walked us through the first 2. You need to get through at least 3 more. So you need to do the first 3, or the first 5. The last 2 are extra credit.